Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. This video is going to be about the ProFlip 2 flashlight from Morpholite. I'd like to thank the folks first at FNG Innovations for sending me this so I can show it to you. They're running it right now, a Kickstarter campaign. There'll be a link below and a link up in the corner, up here. Yeah, up here. Sorry about that. There'll be a link up in the corner that you can click on to support their Kickstarter. Let's talk about the specs real quick, and then we'll talk about what I think is really cool about this particular light. Okay, before we take a look at the specs on this flashlight, we issue a strobe alert. It'll be the strobe feature. We're going to show that, so if that bothers you, you might want to be aware of that, okay? Okay, we're going to talk about the specs for a minute, but before we do, I want to make it very clear that this is not a production model. This is a prototype, design prototype that was sent out to me to review because the production model is not in production yet. That's the point of the Kickstarter campaign. But let's talk about this light real briefly. It features a 1000 lumen max Cree XML T6 LED with 5 light modes. Has high of 1000 lumens, mid somewhere around 400, low, not sure it's under that, has a strobe feature and an SOS feature. Features a rugged aluminum housing with O-ring seals at every joint to maintain water resistance. Has springs at each end of the battery to help provide impact protection. This light is powered by a 3000 mAh 18650 LiPo rechargeable battery. Also comes with a smart home battery charger. What sets this apart from other lights is the flip-top beam spreading lens system. It provides a 160-degree widescreen view with the flip-top engaged. The lens system flips out of the way to instantly go to a 1000 lumen spot. Okay, I also want to show you the package that I got. Not only is the light come in a nice case, but it also comes with a holster here, which in this case is just an aftermarket Night Eyes stretch holster with a swivel clip on back. So it's a really nice holster included in the kit. I think the target retail price on this thing is going to be around 80 bucks, which is a significant drop from the previous model. FNG Innovations is really trying to do a good job of creating a really versatile, unique light, and that is actually more affordable. So I got to give them a hand for that. I'm urging you to go support their Kickstarter campaign because it's really it's going to help get this thing. It may be the difference between getting this thing off the ground. So let me show you real quick. I'm standing in front of this fence for a reason. Hopefully before it gets dark, we'll be able to give you a little bit of a demonstration of what this thing's all about. So, but the main thing, I guess the premise is, it's got this lens here on front of it. And what this does, it actually creates light in a wide pattern, because the human eye, the reason people have trouble seeing at night a lot of times is because you don't have any peripheral vision. So for a lot of purposes, for tactical purposes, for law enforcement, for situational awareness, it really helps to be able to see more of a band of light. And what this thing does, it actually spreads the light out into a band instead of a spot. So we're going to take a look at the differences on the fence here and let you see that. And there's a couple ways you can do the wide, so that helps you see further out. And if you're actually hiking on a trail or whatever, if you turn it vertically, it creates a narrow strip of light that actually shows further out. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot it on the fence here, and we'll take a look at it. So see if we can see this. So that is, you see the difference. You can just see, you can see right now what it does, right? This is what it flipped up. Let's flip it up. So there's going to be a possible strobe alert here. Okay, so that's the brightest one. And then we hit it, kind of click it halfway down one time, it narrows it down again to the next low, to medium level, do it again, half, and it's to the low. Here comes the strobe, watch out. Just kind of half click it, push it a little bit. There's not even a click, it just moves a little bit. Then it goes to the SOS, straight into SOS, and it just repeats until you hit it, until you turn it off, or until you click it, half click it. So basically, if you half click it, just like that, it changes. If you click it all the way, it turns it off. So, but again, we'll show you the difference here. Let me make sure we got it on high. All right, I don't want to strobe everybody if I don't have to. Okay, so here it is on high. Now look at the difference. When you flip this thing down, it just makes a gigantic band of light, or a vertical band of light. And what that allows you to do is to see at a wider angle of peripheral vision. So, which I think is a really, really cool concept. I can see where this would be really handy for a lot of people. Tactically, it's weapons mountable, so you could actually instead of having to sweep your weapon as much to see, if you're aiming this way, then you can actually have a better view of what's on either side, whether it's weapons mounted or not. If you're looking for a, if you're in a situation where you need to really watch what's going on around you because of danger, then this is going to give you, whatever that situation may be, it's going to really help you, I think, to have a better awareness of what's going on around you. So we're going to wait for it to get dark, and I want to try to demonstrate this thing to you because I think it really does, really shines in the dark. Hopefully my camera will pick it up, but either way, just if you want to check out more details than I'm able to give you in my rambling video here, again, I'm going to put a link right here in the corner to the Kickstarter campaign. It's only got about another week to go, so I urge you to go and rock and roll and help them out, because they definitely, this is a great idea, and the goal is to get this down to a more affordable price, and to do so they need to raise some capital funds to create the machinery and equipment to create this head, because this is, again, this is not really the finished production. This is something they designed to create the, I guess, to create the molds and stuff from. They have to do all that, and that costs a lot of money. So they got the Kickstarter going to get that, to raise that money. But I can tell you from what I've seen, this is a very, very well-made flashlight, well constructed, extremely, just a really good finish, and I like the concept. It's just amazing. If you can, hopefully it'll show up at night, because this thing is just, it is really unreal. What a difference it makes in you being able to function and do things in the dark. It's pretty cool. So let it get dark and I'll show it to you. Okay, so anyway, it's dark now. First I want to show you the different modes. So I'm shining this at the fence now. Let's see, so we'll go ahead and say there's a strobe alert coming. So turn it on, I believe that immediately goes to high. Half click one time, goes down to medium. Half click again, it goes to low. Half click again, it goes to strobe, and then half click again, it's going to go to the SOS. Okay, now we'll go ahead and turn it back on, and it goes back to high. We're going to engage the band here, and you can see what a difference it makes now. Just to show you the difference, we're going to, here it is with the open and with it engaged. As you can see that basically you got a wide angle band of light instead of a spot. So let's take it out in the further in the backyard and see if we can do a little better job of showing you what this thing's capable of. Okay, so once again, that is the light on bright, and that's just right underneath the camera lens. That's just a straight beam, and we click it down to medium. You can see, and we're probably 30 feet from the woodpile back there, down to low. Then we'll turn it off. Turn it back on, it comes. Okay, so it stays in whatever series you were going to. So we turn it off and back on, it still goes back to whatever the next one in line was. So turn it off and go back on and back on high. Now, that's the spot. I'll show you the difference with the engaged. So you can see, you can look over here. Now you can see the whole swing set, and all the way over as far as the camera can see. You've got a really good field of view. And just to give you the difference, there's a spot, and you can't really see as much over here on the left, but when you click this thing up, all of a sudden now you can see way over to the left. You can see the swing set, and we're down to, even with medium, it makes a big difference. So that's back on high again. Another thing you can notice, if you're like walking on a trail, you can see what a difference it makes. It lights up the entire path in front of you. Whereas if you just take the spot, and basically you've only got, you've got your one little spot lit up. So for trail walking or hiking or whatever, it really lights up the entire pathway in front of you all the way out for a good distance. Again, it makes a much greater difference than you can actually tell from the camera. Anyway, I think that's the best we're going to be able to get at night. That is the Morpholite ProFlip 2 from the folks at FNG Innovations. Okay, well that was the night stuff of the Morpholite ProFlip 2 from FNG Innovations. And hopefully you can see that showing up on the camera at night. Sometimes it doesn't work too good. This thing is just really, really cool. They call it FNG Innovations, is the name of the company, and I think they got that right because this is extremely innovative. I think it's an idea whose time has come. It's really amazing how much a difference it makes when you light up your peripheral vision like that. It's hard to describe it, but if you haven't seen it with your own eyes, but it really does change. It really changes the way you see things at night. And again, this is a really cool light. This is not the finished production model, obviously, but I urge you to go check out their Kickstarter campaign. I'll put a link right here in addition to below in the description. Actually, this link up here is clickable on mobile, which is really cool. I urge you to support their Kickstarter. You can pick up one of these lights and support the growing industry of a really innovative product. So, hope this has been helpful. Hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure and check them out. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up. Thanks for sharing it with your friends. Thanks for watching those ads and for clicking those Amazon links. I really appreciate it. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident. So be prepared. See you next time.